This is one of the best breads I've ever tasted. It's like supreme. It's the high point of baking. This is like, if you can get it better, I'd like to see it. How do you get this better? We won't say it's perfect, but
no,
you know,
but
so it's approaching perfection at a very great rate.
A few more sleepless nights.
Oh.
Yeah. Look,
Oh man.
these other ones that I've got coming, they're just amazing.
I'm scared of you. I'm a bit worried about you.
They're just amazing. I'm reading a really good book at the moment. You've probably read it. It's called...
Good bread is back again?
No, it's called The Bakers of Paris and the Bread Question.
That author has just written a new book which is published just last year.
Yeah.
It's called, I just got it yesterday from Hill of Content, Real Bread, or The Good Bread is Back.
Okay, cool.
And he documents the history of, man, I got it and I'm like...
He's great, yeah.
He is an awesome writer. I saw he'd written that book on the bread question because I'm a history graduate, but I did a degree in gastronomy, and as part of that we studied the whole French period of like the development of gastronomy, and bread was so central to the revolution and all of that, and I'm like seriously studying bread history in there, and like I got a bit obsessive. The professor said, you know, dude, chill out on the bread, okay? It's not the cause of world change. I went, it is.
No, it is. It is. I think it is.
It is.
I mean, it's history. You can read it.
Yeah.
I mean, in his terms, it totally is.
You know what about the 5th paragraph in the Bible is that when Adam decided they ate the fruit, God said to them, "Oh well, off you go. You have to win your bread by the toil of your brow now."
Yeah.
It's like the beginning. They're talking about bread, and I'm writing about that in the moment. And I read that and I went, hey, at the beginning of the Bible they're talking about bread, which means like the first man was making bread, so we'll go from there.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
What a starting point.
Yeah. And before that, like, sorry to get a bit boring, but the Sumerians, I've been reading about their bread, they believed that bread made humans. That bread turned, there's actually in the thing called the Epic of Gilgamesh, is one of the ancient Sumerian writings. Gilgamesh, this wandering Sumerian who's a civilized man, encounters a wild man, and it's an apocryphal sort of story, and the idea is that he gives him bread, and the bread changes him from being a wild man to a civilized human.
Oh wow.
It's really, when I read it, I'm like,
that is a great story.
and that is a very old, ancient, pure, innocent story. We've got no modern spin. It's way back there, discovered on clay tablets which were being buried.
Beautiful.
That's how pure that story is, and it's and that's the wheat they were using is Emma.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to get my hands on it.
I'll grow some for you.